up a pull-up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Let's go. Let's get it. Y'all know what it is. Today, I'm getting on your boy Diddy ass. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Man, bro, and they're big. I told y'all, this prison shit ain't what you want. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Now look, I know a lot of y'all love these celebrities and be supporting them and things like that. But at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Well, your boy doing bad. He down bad. I know y'all probably was hearing he in there running shit. It ain't all what you think. Tap in, tap the fuck in. How you know, Mr. Roll Up? Shit. I've been behind the walls. I know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? And if you one of the ones that really been behind the walls for real, you know as well. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Another thing is, he a high profile celebrity. So he gonna have it worse than everybody. Why? He a target. When he step in the room, everybody see him. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. He ain't even made it to the joint yet. And he already begging for his life. Sad. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. All right, so let's go ahead and get it, right? Now, I've been seeing all over the internet where it's saying he begging for mercy, right? They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't care nothing about you begging for your life or none of that shit. When you fuck up, you fuck up. And another thing with him begging, that ain't doing nothing but showing that he guilty. You know what I'm saying? They not looking for that when it come to that. What they looking for is you present evidence that you are innocent. You in jail begging for mercy. You telling them you guilty. You telling them, hey, I do whatever, please. Just let me go. That's guilt, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what this motherfucker doing. He admitting that he fucking guilty. Y'all better wake up and understand, man. You can't break laws. Besides the street shit, breaking the law is gonna put your ass in that box. Diddy ain't the street nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? But he broke the laws. And guess what? The law came for him. As you can see, the law don't care who you is, your status, who you know, what you done been through. The law is the top gun. You, as a celebrity or somebody with money, whatever the case is, they don't give a fuck about none of that. If you not on their level, your ass go to the can, just like everybody else. That's just the truth of the matter. To the chat, everybody, what up, dog? All y'all good? Where y'all from? Tap in, tell me something, let me know something. This is about y'all boy Diddy. He in there begging for mercy. I know y'all been seeing lately, he been running the jails and all of that bullshit. And that nigga don't run shit. Jail runs itself. You know what I'm saying? He might have got off a couple of times because of his status. And depending on the type of people that's around him, they might be dick riding him and shit. But he not in there running nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you still got to remember, he's still in the county. Even though he in the feds, he in the federal county jail. He haven't made it to prison yet. He won't get to prison until he gets sentenced. Now, after he gets sentenced, he gonna get to federal prison. That's when it's gonna go down for real. You think he going through something now, man, this just the start of what he got going on. He got a long road ahead of him, man. And I'ma just be real. He gonna be getting the motherfucking R. Kelly treatment. That's just the truth. See, the thing is, when you out here messing with women and little kids, them gorillas in prison gonna get your ass. Now, when you out here doing street shit, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you can go to prison and get away with it. For instance, like a nigga like Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? By the time he make it to the joint, he gonna be all right. Because his cases was for murder for hire. You know what I'm saying? That's some street shit. So niggas in prison, they can respect it. You know what I'm saying? That shit a ride with them. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them locked up for street shit. But when you doing something against people that can't do nothing with you, you know, you like using force upon an individual, niggas in prison don't like that shit, man. This is why Kale's in there having a hard time. Diddy is up next. And that boy about to get it. You know what I'm saying? You think you seen something? You ain't seen nothing. Now, you might not hear much of what's going on behind them walls with him, but I'm here to tell you exactly what's going to happen to him. Them boys going to tear a hole in his ass. I'm just being serious. You can take it how you want. You can feel how you want. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just here to bring you the real because I really been behind the walls. So I know how this shit go. Again, especially with a guy like him with the celebrity status that he have. He gonna be a number one target as soon as he get there. This guy is a billionaire. He gonna be somebody's girlfriend instantly, right off the rip. Not only just because of his status, but because of what he in there for. You know, all of that messing with kids and, you know, and women and shit like that out here in the world. And then when you get booked and you go behind the walls, that shit spin a block on you, man. It spin a block on you. I done seen it happen plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, they do not like chomos in prison. What is a chomo, Mr. Roll Up? A child molester. They call them chomos for short. Don't nobody like chomos. You know what I'm saying? Even chomos themselves, they don't even like themselves. I've been in the box with plenty of chomos where they regretted what they did. They hated themselves for what they was doing. They didn't mind getting their face cut or anything because of what they did. They know they did wrong. They'll walk the yard with their head down because they know they fucked up. Well, by this time, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? It's too late now. You done did what you did. You done got caught. You done got convicted. But usually, that's when these chomos don't realize what they didn't put themselves into until they get caught up. So that's what your boy Diddy is about to go through. He got a long road, man. Like I said, he's still in the county jail. He ain't even made it there yet. And he about to tell on everybody. You know what I'm saying? He about to tell on everybody, dog. This is the fall of Diddy, man. It's fucked up, but it's the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say this, right? Hopefully, he still got some money left over that's going to carry him. Because if he don't, man, they going to tear his ass apart in that bitch. Yeah, he going to need some money. Meaning he going to have to cough up his commissary, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they coming for that. They coming for him. He might get about a good 1 year run in that bitch without getting touched. Maybe. Because you got to think, he going straight to a level 4 when he go to prison. Because he going to get sentenced to a lot of time. Anything past 8 years, you automatically get sent to a maximum prison. We all know he gonna get way more than that. So he for sure going to a maximum security, meaning he gonna be on a 23-1 lockdown. The same place Kills is at, a 23-1 lockdown, where you only get to come out for 1 hour a day. You got 1 hour to come out, take a shower, hit the yard, jump on the phone, spin a lap, bring your ass back in. Yeah, 1 hour. You got 1 hour to do all of that. How many of y'all can do all that in 1 hour? Shit, I could spend an hour on the shower. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I do, but I'm saying I can. Like, but this is prison politics for you. You know what I'm saying? Now the other 23 hours, he gonna be locked in the cell with his inmate. Well, damn, his bunkie, his cellmate. So, depending on the bunkie he get, his bunkie might tear his ass off. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Nah, when the time that he do get out, that hour that he do get out to go take a shower and shit like that, what you got to understand about a level 4 maximum security prison is when you come out for that 1 hour for your shower, it ain't a personal shower like you take at home. It's about 10 to 12 shower heads in one room. It's shower heads. And you push a button, all the motherfuckers come on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Some of them got their own personal buttons you push, you know, it come on personally. But all of these shower heads is together. And you have to take a shower with all of these men together. So if his bunkie don't get him in the cell, the other inmates is gonna get him in the shower. I just spoke on this before with Kills. He won't come out his cell to go take a shower because they didn't wax his ass so many times in that shower. This is gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen to Diddy. Again, take it how you want, feel how you want. I'm just bringing the real. That's what's gonna happen. You know, he got a bold case, and he's still getting brought up on more charges as we speak. He gonna have it the worst in there. You know what I'm saying? Not only was he messing with little girls and shit like that, he messing with little boys. He messing with grown men, all type of shit. That type of shit gonna draw them predators straight to him. That's what them predators, they like that. They like, oh, you openly admitting that you like men? And now you in here with the men? Beg, come on over here. We like you too. That's how it go, man. I was in level 2 with a bunch of predators. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you up. I was cool with a predator. His name was Cleveland. He was a big, black, dark-skinned guy. He wasn't all diesel or nothing like that. He was big and like fat. You know what I'm saying? But he was a big-ass motherfucker. Cleveland, he loved black people. He loved his own people. So he didn't do shit to black people. He liked the white boys. He liked chasing after them. That was his thing. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was cool with Cleveland to keep him off my ass or none of that. Like, nigga, I'm one of them. I'm going to go there with you if we got to go there. You know what I'm saying? We going to end in a gunfight in that bitch. In prison, they call knives guns. So you get what I'm saying. It was going to be a gunfight in that bitch playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't that at all. But Cleveland, like the white boys. I done seen Cleveland get on so many white guys, man. Look, when you in prison, right? This is how they do you. You think you gonna come in there and shut your mouth and do your time and shit like that? Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead. In your cell, you have a door. Your door open and close. Just like how your bedroom door open and close, it's a cell door. But it's a whole big ass door. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it, but it's a fucking door. And the door got a window about this thin. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's a thin ass window like that, right? In that thin ass window, they got you and your bunkie. They got y'all name tags on the door. So they got your name tag, a picture, probably like this big. You know what I'm saying? It's a picture of your face and it's your prison number. You and your bunkie, right? So you don't got to tell people what you in there for. The inmates can walk past your cell and they can see your name tag on your door. It's your picture of your face, your last name, and your prison number. All they got to do is get your name and your prison number. They hop right on the phone, call their people. Hey, look dog up. Look up Johnson number 888555. Look him up. They people hop on the net, look you up. Otis.com. They look your ass up right then and there. Oh, well, he in there for messing with a minor. That's how you get figured out in prison. You don't got to tell people what you in there for. Or you can come in there lying, telling people you in there for stabbing and killing somebody. And they can be like, oh yeah, straight up. Oh, okay. Then they walk past your cell, they get your number and your last name off of your name tag in your door. And you can't take your name tag off your door. So it ain't like, you can take it off and ball it up. Nah. Mm-mm. That's for police. Damn. I can't even get the word out. But that's for the police. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that window and your name tags is for the police. So when the police come do their rounds, while your cell door is closed, because you have to go lock down in your cell so many times a day. And when you lock down in your cell, the police come do their rounds. When they come do their rounds, they have to check your name tag. When they check your name tag, they got a board that they walk around with, and they got to check you off to make sure you in your cell. You know what I'm saying? So when they look at your name tag, they got to look at you on your bunk and make sure that's you. So again, you can't take your name tag down or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to deal with the shit. So again, you don't got to tell nobody what you in there for. Motherfuckers gonna look you up anyway. I came in there, motherfuckers asked me what I was in there for. I told them armed robbery, flat out. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, straight up, woo woo, what you was doing out there, blah blah blah. I told them, I ain't worried about nothing. Shit, this is what I'm in here for. It is what it is. Motherfuckers like, oh, okay, cool. All right. Next thing you know, I got cool with a couple people, right? Dog ran up on me. He like, hey man, you checked out. You good. The fuck you mean I checked out? Yeah, people called and checked on you, seeing what you was in here for. What? This when I'm new to prison. I didn't even know that's how that shit operated. You know what I'm saying? But they told me how it go. They told me, when you come in, they give you a shot to tell you, they give you a shot to tell them what you in there for. And if you get caught lying, guess what? That's your ass. Because you thinking that you can come in there and feed them a lying ass story the whole time, they can look you up any damn way. And they gonna look you up regardless. Everybody in prison gets looked up. Everybody. It's not just pick and choose thing. It's not, oh, he looked like he a predator, or he looked like he a child molester, or he looked like this. No. Everybody that come through that bitch get looked up. Even if, just to say all the inmates is in the day room watching TV, right? Everybody in the day room watching TV. Your case come up on the TV, right? Just say you out here running around shooting people. You got 20 murders. You know what I'm saying? They caught your ass. You going to court for it and everything, right? The inmates can be sitting there in the day room watching your case. See you by face in court, all of that shit. The judge whack your ass, life in prison, right? All right. You get to the prison. You like shit. Everybody know what the fuck I'm in here for. Everybody been watching my case. Everybody know what time it is, right? Yeah, yeah, for sure. You gonna come in there, everybody gonna like, oh, that's dog that killed 20 people. Woo, woo. Yeah, we was watching your case. Woo, woo, woo. Right? All that. And even with that being said, everybody know what you in there for. Guess what's gonna happen? They still gonna take your name and your number off of your door tag and call and look you up. Why? Because you could have had a previous case where you did some bullshit before you caught this case. So you're going to get looked up regardless. Even if people know what you in there for or not, you're going to get looked up regardless. That's just how the game go in prison. You're going to get looked up. So, yes, Diddy is done. He's cooked. He not coming off of this case. Just to anybody who think he might beat it, he got a chance, free him, and all of this shit. Let me tell you the main reason why it's not happening. Because the feds got him. This is a federal case. The feds have a 98% conviction rate, meaning out of 100 people, maybe, only 2 of them will get off of maybe. It's a good chance none of them gonna win that case. You know what I'm saying? Out of that 100 people, it's a good chance none of them gonna win the case. But if it do happen, it's a very slim chance 1, maybe 2 of them will beat their federal case out of 100 people. That's the feds conviction rate. The state, they like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically like the regular police pick you up on something and they charge you with a crime. You got like a 50-50 chance of beating your case. That's how it is with the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like me. I could have beat my case, right? I would have beat my case if I didn't get caught in the car I got shot up in. My case was beat. I fled the scene. There wasn't no cameras. Wasn't nobody to tell on me. But because I got caught in the same fucking car I got shot up in, that was that. You know what I'm saying? And even with that being said, my lawyer still was trying to get me off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my lawyer was trying to play it like, hey, you know, yeah, he got caught in his car, woo, woo, but that don't necessarily mean he got shot in that car. Because before my case was settled, they didn't do the ballistics on the car. So my lawyer was trying to get me off. He like, yeah, he got shot up or whatever, but he didn't get shot in his car. So when my lawyer threw that out there, that's when they decided to do the ballistics on the car, and my DNA was in the car. So it wasn't no getting around it. You know what I'm saying? But just to say, if I was in another car and I got pulled over, you know, on that day or whatever, I would have beat that case. But it was the whole fact I was in the same car that I committed the crime in. Hold on, I don't know who the fuck this is. But fuck that. Anyway, like I was saying, with the state, you got like a 50-50 chance. You know what I'm saying? With the feds, you got like a 0% chance. So yeah, when the feds come get you, it's a wrap. Let me hit the chat real quick. Adrian Washington, I be digging your stories, homie. Hey, my dog, fuck with you. Good looking. I appreciate the love, man. Keep tuning in. I got a lot more shit coming. Right now, I'm on a tear right now. I'm gonna be dropping maybe 2 videos a day, 2 lives, a short. You know what I'm saying? I'm on it. So I'm dropping back to back. So stay tuned. I got a lot of shit coming. I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, back to Diddy ass. I'm on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because the crazy thing is, I remember growing up in the late 90s. And, you know, he came out with the whole bad boy thing, pushing his artists and all of that shit. I was real young. I might have been like 8, 9, 10 years old at the time when Diddy was real hot, you know. I still remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy was on top of the world back then way before, the 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s. Diddy been that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He been that nigga for real. And I never liked his music or none of that. I didn't even like him, to be honest. Like, I just never fucked with him. I just seen him, video at the video, fashion show at the fashion show, blah 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 blah. Diddy was the motherfucking dog back then. You know what I'm saying? But he just wasn't my thing. Actually, wasn't nobody on Bad Boy my thing. I ain't fuck with none of them. But they was hot though. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy seeing how, what, 25 years later, his ass is knocked. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. Some people can't take their fame and glory and their money and use it as a good thing. You know, they gotta use that power against people. You know what I'm saying? And that shit backfired, man. It backfired. I remember when All About the Benjamins came out. That's one of my favorite movies. I got two favorite movies: Mo Money and All About the Benjamins. You watch All About the Benjamins at the beginning, right? At the Ice Cube, taser dog and lock him up and all that shit, right? The Bad Boy song, come on, All About the Benjamins. That's how the credits open. And every time that shit come on, I be gigging, I be going like, and I don't even like that song. You know what I'm saying? But I like it with the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't explain it, man. But every time I see that movie and them credits open and his song come on, I just think like, damn, man, this man had the life. You know what I'm saying? And he ruined it for nothing when he didn't have to. You know, but that's how it be sometimes, man. These celebrities, they be up there, man, and they don't know how to control themselves, man, and they lose it. And let me tell you this: it's a lot more celebrities that's about to go down too. So don't just look at Diddy like this it. Like, hell no, nah. There's about to be a whole lot more coming after this shit. You know, separate cases for separate reasons. Pay attention. You see how they snagging them up now. They ain't just getting street niggas off the street. They getting these celebrities too. Because why? The system do not care about your status. The system care about you breaking their laws. When you break their laws, you assed out. You could have $1 zillion. You could be past the billions. You could be in the zillions. The system don't care. You know why? Because the system is the ones that print that money that you got. They made that money. So you not impressing them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing impressive to them. If anything, they the ones that made you. Because they the ones that printed that money for you to have. So again, they don't care nothing about you. You just another social security number until your ass get behind them bars. Now you a prison number. You just a number to the system, man. That's just the harsh reality of it. So yeah, dog about to go through there. He about to go. They about to take him down through there. He about to go through it, and he is out here begging for mercy right now. And at the end of the day, they don't care about you begging for nothing, man. If anything, they gonna use that against him when he go to court. When he go to trial, they gonna use that against him. They gonna be like, hey, he was in here begging for mercy. What you think that mean? Why is he in here begging? If he innocent, he just gonna go ahead and wait it out, do what he gotta do so he can get up out of here. Don't no innocent person be behind bars begging for mercy. You begging for mercy, you telling them that you're innocent. Damn, you're telling them that you're guilty. But you thinking that begging for mercy is gonna help you out. They gonna feel some type of sympathy for you and say, you know what? All right, let's give him another chance. Let's give him a bond. Let's let him out until his trial date, cause he in here begging for mercy. Nigga, that shit gonna put you down even further. Oh, he in here begging. Oh yeah, he lightweight admitting that he did this shit. So you know what they doing now? Now that he begging for that mercy, they applying pressure on him now. I can guarantee you, he in there begging for his life. So you know what they on? You know what, Diddy? If you tell us this, this, and this, we'll cut you a deal. That's what they doing right now. Right now, as I speak to y'all, I listen. Believe me, I've been there. I know this. Now I ain't been in that interrogation room telling on nobody or none of that shit, but I've been behind the walls with people that been telling, people that got told on, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know how this shit go. Them feds is in that interrogation room with Diddy right now, telling him, "Oh man, you want to go home? You want to get out a little early? You want to get some time knocked off? You want us to break a deal with you? All right, tell us who else was in on this. Tell us what they did. Tell us where we can find this evidence. Tell us where we can find that evidence." You know what I'm saying? About business. Another thing that I seen too, with all the wildfires that's going on in Cali, well, they saying that a lot of that shit was started by people. And what I'm hearing is Diddy had something to do with it. Nah, don't put this on me. I ain't blaming him for it. This is just what I heard. I heard that he got something to do with it because of the evidence. I heard that, he put in some plays so that he can get that evidence burnt up. That's just the word I heard. You feel me? And honestly, it do make a little sense. But then again, who knows? This shit could have just happened out of nowhere. You gotta think this life, man. Things happen every day, all the time, and anytime. You know what I'm saying? So that wildfire stuff, that could just be natural. Or at the same time, it could have been something planned. We don't know. We might not ever know. And with everything that been burnt up, some of Diddy's evidence might be behind that. But even with that, it don't even matter. Even if even if he did have some evidence behind the wildfires, it don't matter. They got enough evidence on him to burn his ass for life. You know what I'm saying? So even with that rumor going around that he got something to do with some of the wildfires, that's cool too. But they got more than enough on this man. How you know, Mr. Roll-Up? Because he's in custody. Not only is he in custody, he's in federal custody. That alone tells you enough. The feds don't come pick you up if they don't got nothing on you. That's just how it go. The feds will watch your ass for 10 years straight until they get exactly what they want out of you. You know what I'm saying? They'll watch you for 20 years, however long it take. They is not going to come get you until they got enough evidence to convict your ass. They will let you live your life. They will let you splurge. They'll let you kill 10 people. The feds will let you do anything until they get the right evidence that they want on you. Prime example, Lil Durk, right? When that shit was going on, the murders and that murder fire, when all that shit was going on, the feds knew about that shit back then, years ago. They knew about that then. But they didn't come get him until recently. Why is that? Because they had to bundle up all their evidence before they came and got him. That's just how it go. That's how the feds operate. You know what I'm saying? So when the FBI come out and snatch your ass up, you're done. You're done, son. They got 20,000 pages worth of paperwork on Durk. 20,000 pages? How long you think it took them to come up with 20,000 pages worth of work on this man? That shit took some years. And again, they already knew what he did, but they didn't lock him up until they had the evidence that they needed to bury his ass. So they let him get off for years making diss songs and making millions of dollars, taking trips, getting pussy, eating the finest foods, ordering whatever the fuck you want. They let him do all that shit. Yeah. because they stacking the case on your ass. And now look at him. His own team ready to take a plea deal right now because they have overwhelming evidence on them. If Diddy had co-defendants, I can guarantee you they'd be on the same tip right now, trying to cop out right now because it's so much against this man. This is exactly why I said they in there pressuring him right now to give people up. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but they saying Jay-Z up next. Yeah, his ass is up next. He stood right next to Diddy. So you know he was in on it. And he gonna be next. They gonna get his ass too. You know what I'm saying? Guess what they doing? They stacking the case on him right now. And everybody after that. Whoever else gonna come behind this shit, man. Look, this is just the start of some shit. I hope y'all realize and paying attention to what's going on because it's about to get real ugly out here. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get real ugly for the industry, man. You think you know people that's getting locked up? Man, these celebrities about to come crashing like a plane, dog. And I'm telling you, it's about to stem behind Diddy. He about to give up a lot of people. It is what it is. See, this is the way how the system works. They'll put you in that interrogation room. They'll say, you know what? They want to give you life in prison. But if you go ahead and give up these 15 people that we investigating right now, we'll get you a plea to where you can cop out to 20 years. How about that? Instead of doing the rest of your life, we'll just cop you out to 20 years. But you got to give up these 15 people that we investigating. They slide them that piece of paper with all them names on it. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. We investigating them. We know that they had something to do with this shit. What we need is for you to get on the stand and point them out and say, yeah, it was them. We need you to do that. If you do that for us, we'll give you a 20-year cop out. That's what they doing to Diddy right now. And guess what? He gonna go for it. Because he ain't gonna want to do the rest of his life in that bitch, especially not by himself. Before Diddy got locked up, everybody was already turning on him. I don't know if y'all seen that that party he went to, like right before he got locked up. He was at a big ass party, celebrity party that was going on, right? And y'all can look this shit up. He was at some celebrity party that was going on. The nigga was sitting at a table by himself. People was walking past him, ignoring the fuck out of him like he was a nobody. This was before he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? So what you think going on now? Everybody is bagged the fuck away from him at this point. So what you think he feel? How you think he feel? Let's take it back to 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Why you think he told on everybody? Because everybody turned on him. When everybody turn on you, you turn around and turn on them. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the fuck is going on here. Everybody done turned on Diddy. So Diddy about to turn on everybody. And what the feds gonna come with this plea deal or whatever, there's no guarantee he gonna get out in that 20 years. It's just gonna be something that sound good. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna sound good. It's gonna sound better than life in prison. But at the end of the day, he gonna end up doing life in prison. They gonna give him a cop, but he ain't gonna go nowhere. Even if it is for 20 years. I can guarantee you in 20 years from now, they ain't gonna let him go. I done told y'all before, that's up to the parole board. Just because the judge sends you to 20 years, that don't mean that's all you gonna do. The judge just see you that one last time. The judge gonna send you and send you out to prison. You ain't gonna never see that judge again. After that, it's on to the parole board. It's on to what they think and how they feel. And in 20 years from now, it ain't gonna be the same parole agents on that board that's gonna judge him when he go up in front of them. It's gonna be 3 new agents, and these new agents might be some kids that don't even know nothing about Diddy, and they ain't gonna give a fuck about him. They gonna listen to what he got to say, and then they gonna hit him with the one. Well, we felt like you ain't doing enough time. 24-month flop. A flop means your ass go back to prison. That means that they not granting you parole. And the highest flop that they can grant you is a 24-month flop. So, meaning every 2 years, they can keep flopping your ass for another 2 years. Basically, they just giving you 2 years to come back to come see them, and they gonna see how they feel another 2 years from now. They can keep on 24 months his ass all the way up until he die. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna go. It's been another live stream. Roll up a pull up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.